This is exactly how I used to do my makeup. If you've ever looked in the mirror a few hours after doing your makeup and thought, why does it look dry, heavy, or make me look older? You're not alone. I'm Lisa, I'm 57 years old, and today I'm sharing the 10 makeup mistakes that I used to make. These aren't rules, they're just changes that have made the biggest difference in my mature skin. Let's get started. Mistake number one, concealer. Using way too much and 2 or 3 shades way too bright and not blending it all the way across. I used to think that more concealer and a brighter shade would give me a more youthful look. It actually emphasizes texture under your eye. Now I only conceal where I need it, and I always start with a color corrector, and I just tap that in where I have darkness. So sometimes the color corrector is enough. Then I use a concealer that's much closer to the tone of my skin. To avoid applying too much, place it on the back of your hand first and then just tap it in with your concealer brush. And again, I'm only placing the concealer where I need it, and I'm just going to tap and blend it out. And here's a little tip. Take just the tiniest bit of your concealer, and you're going to start at the corner of your eye and swipe up for a lift. Not only is it going to give you a lift, it will also clean up any eyeshadow. Then go ahead and just blend that out for a really nice lift. Now I correct darkness first and use less product and give myself a little bit of a lift. Next mistake is skipping skin prep. Mature skin needs hydrating products to prep your skin. You never want to go into your foundation without using a hydrating serum and moisturizer. I promise you, your makeup is going to look so much smoother. Next mistake, so important for mature skin, is using too much powder. I used to powder almost my entire face. Now I only take the tiniest amount of powder and I only place this where I need it, where I may be a little bit shiny, and then just tap a little bit where I place that concealer. This is going to be different for everyone because everybody has different types of skin. Sometimes a pressed powder works better on my skin. If I'm feeling really dry, I'm going to go with a pressed powder over a loose powder. I used to think that wearing a heavier foundation, more foundation, would help cover my mature skin. I already have a thin layer of foundation on. Thin layers only where I need it, and it's not going to settle in your fine lines and wrinkles as much. Come closer and look at the difference, how I used to do my makeup and how I do it now. Next mistake, skipping dimension. Add a little warmth with bronzer and bring some life back to your face. I've talked to many followers, friends, and family who are afraid to use bronzer or even blush. As we get older, we lose pigment. We need to bring some vibrance back to our skin. Please do not be afraid of blush. How I used to do my makeup, how I'm doing my makeup now. Blush is going to be different for everyone because everyone has a different shaped face. You don't want to apply your blush too low to drag your face down. Back in the day, we were taught to apply it to the apples of our cheek. So everybody's apple of their cheek is going to be in a different place. If you want to apply it to the apple of your cheek, that's great, but just make sure you blend it up. I have a couple ways that I like to wear blush. but I always start high up on my cheekbone, like higher than you think you should, and just blend it up. And again, I keep talking about blending. Blending is so important to get that beautiful natural look. So here I'm going to find my apples of my cheek and show you, you could still use your apples of your cheek, but I'm going to blend it all the way up. And don't be afraid to layer your blushes. Sometimes I take a powder blush, something a little more on the sheer side, and then I just lightly tap that high up on my cheekbone and above the arch of my brow. Thick, bold, black eyeliner. I loved this look, but eventually I realized it started making my eyes look so much smaller. Definitely stopped the thick liner underneath my eye and in the waterline. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love black eyeliner, but there's other ways to do it as we mature, but that's a whole nother video. Now I tightline with a brown liner and I get all up in those lashes to really define my eye. Instead of using this thick black liner, take a setting spray, a mist, get an angled brush. You give that a couple squirts and get yourself a beautiful brown, bronzy shadow. Just gonna go ahead and push that right into the base of my lash. You really can't mess this up. Because I have a hooded eye, I literally flick it straight up just for a little bit of an extra lift. This look just opens up my eye and makes it look so much softer. Next mistake is not curling your lashes or wearing mascara. If I had to choose one product for the rest of my life, it would 100% be mascara. And probably lipstick would be a close second. Look at the difference just curling my lashes. Mascara is one of the quickest ways to make your eyes look awake. So I'm going to add mascara on the side without curling my lashes because back in the day, I did not curl my lashes. And it really, truly makes such a big difference. Next mistake, thinking makeup can fix everything. The biggest lesson I've learned is great makeup starts with great skin prep. Makeup can enhance your skin, but taking care of it first will make every product look better. These are the biggest makeup changes that I've made over the years, and they've completely changed how makeup looks on my skin. I'd like to know which one surprised you the most, or what's one technique that you've changed over the years. And if this video was helpful and you enjoy beauty tips for women over 50, I'd love if you'd subscribe.